Guys, team match support
of these players, Na'Vi has one going over to pick up his boy Meku. There we go. Not too sure whether or not came in from. I imagine that it was from Secret Jin. The ones with real sightlines over to the position. Okay, yeah. There it is. There's Kengzo. Oh, it's the solitary samurai. Hits the bullet, but not quite getting the knock. Looks for another. 4 bullets in the magazine right now, blank, but he's going to fade away. Kengzo doesn't want to be isolated into his position. He knows there's 2 more members of Na'Vi out there biding their time. That guy is pretty scary, I won't lie to you, so I wouldn't count Secret Jin out yet. Take a look down to 4 AM at the moment. You can see them down here, Alpha 7. 1,700 for how patient they've been is quite a big number, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, they do it pretty well, both of these squads, however. And they're right across the ridgeline, which is why this comparison is actually quite interesting there. Both pretty big numbers there. There is quite a difference in that damage, but it is very early.
Hello.
Into these games, and remember 4 AM actually went down. It's all play style as well, right? Exactly. 4 AM went down very, very early in that last game, which means that almost all of their damage is... You can play aggressive so wrong as well. We've seen so many times where we've had an aggressive team fly into compounds time and time again and just get completely shut down. Alpha 7, on the other hand, seeming to make it work. And I think that's absolutely okay when you've got muscles like these guys. Notably, actually, it was Nova XQF who did exactly what you're talking about. They sort of flew into these compounds without scouting and got taken down on an aggressive play. They learned their lesson a little bit towards the ends of the tournament. Somewhat. They still have their foibles, but... My eyes were twitching, that's why he said that. Yeah, absolutely. But they seem to have learned a little bit of a lesson there, and potentially so have everyone else. Alpha 7 have their wits about them. They've been controlling a lot of ground in the 2 games previously. We'll see if they're able to do that. Of course, they're on the eastern side of this river at the moment, which means that they probably are going to have to cross depending on this next shift that's going to come in a few seconds. So they won't have as much control as they once did. Will they be able to have the similar result, play that aggressive strategy that they've been up to for the last 2 games? Moving away very quickly, it does head over to the eastern side. See, they're getting taken down behind the vehicle, just about gets behind the buggy, but he's going to bleed out fairly shortly. And now Bigatron down to 3. Not a good start to the finals for them at all. And remember, we've got to make an emphasis that, you know, only 24 matches total. Every single match counts more than before, because you need to get those points on board and make it fast. The circle shifts out to the west flank, which means that, as we said, Alpha 7 will have to shift. Airwolf just still inside it in Castle. With their 2 players who've been there for quite a while. The northern side, as we've just seen that fight between Power 888 and Bigatron, will have to move forward. But footballists are going to have to leave as well. Na'Vi, 3 to a car. I hate to see it, but they get away with it. AXA not able to get that spray down. That's Invuln over on the west. An edge. Okay, excellent. Spider-Man just hanging from the ledges. A1 outside of the walls at the time being, just watching in towards Kingdom Power. I mean, you'd imagine that A1 would know there's a team currently in here. They are right on the cusp of the circle. They have some great advantage in terms of the area that they control. They'll be looking over towards Alpha 7, who you imagine is going to wait as long as possible over on this eastern side for the teams that might be gatekeeping them to move to a better position for themselves. Footballers is another one of those teams. They've come up from the bottom of Winery, using that hilltop to gather that information, see where they'd like to go next, but it's RRQ who are currently in the way. Goodness me, is it first light on the 5th day? Because that's the row here on the top of the hill there, going in for RRQ. And they are looking from the south, not from the east this time around. So no, maybe the comparison falls short, but potentially looking to dismount RRQ's position there. Some nice spots for them. Or they could just head on, or do they try and flow around it? I mean, Lutz has already made his way through. You know, I actually really like this push from Lutz, from Footballers. He's a single player. and try and provide a route for the rest of this team to actually bomb towards, which is absolutely fine. I mean, footballers definitely need to do something with the next circle. About to pop very shortly. Gonna hit up onto our screens. Team Secret currently right in the middle. They've had some good luck here on Vikendi, and they have it once again as it drops on top of them. I want to see some stuff out of U-High. He's an incredible player, but Ice continues to find these knocks.
Husky very low as well. Sook up close and personal with him. The circle will start to do quite a bit of damage here as 4am going to have the kosh put on them. And they just retreat. Power Triple A playing disciplined here, Blank.
I mean, yeah, to be honest with you, I'm glad they are. They had some real big hiccups towards the end of the league stage, but we're looking at Kanina Power, the two CIS teams here for this finals, going head-to-head against one another.
Alpha 7 taking a lot of punishment on the eastern side from Zeus, actually going very, very low, down to one player. In the meantime, Kanina Power continue to clash on the western end of Villanova with Na'Vi. They've only had one knock so far into Meku, and they potentially are going to be able to res this. Kanina Power backing off, it seems, for the time being.
4am really having a rough time of it. I think they spent way too much time trying to get those 10,000 steps in a day at this point. I think they just need to get the circle and find a position. We've seen so many times on Vikendi where they have just shot towards a position in the circle itself, find a nice compound, but here I think they're just playing a little bit too hesitant. It is fine because they've still got some points on board from the beginning of the day, but that is starting to get away from them.
A1 are trying to push into the middle of this fight, and the two CIS teams are turning around and be like, guys, come on, we're fighting here.
We're having a cage match.
Step off.
So rude.
Nades being thrown in now from Tixie, close range. Gets the knock onto 6ix9ine and a bit of damage onto Jax. Old Boy has been knocked in the meantime. This is a chance for Kanina Power to maybe strike, but Old Boy gets flushed out. A1 pick up the kill. Nade up the top. Tixie takes some damage. Dante fades away and doesn't get done over.
You know, Tixie should be dead there. That grenade exploded right within the frame, so only took a little bit of grunt damage there, unfortunately for A1. So Tixie counting his lucky stars at the moment. Na'Vi now down to just 3. That Secret Jin also going out towards the south side. NovaXUF just holding it down over the side of the road.
Lucky once, not so lucky again. Tixie gets knocked. The nade finds its mark this time around. It will be still in Villanova, the arena of their combat. Bigatron very, very low. Luxy last standing there. Has to heal up a sliver of HP. Both Ryzen and Microboy trying to hold on, but the spray down from 4 Angry Men will eliminate Bigatron for a 3rd time. Abrupt Slayers are eliminated as well. And so now it's just 4am on that northern side, thinking, where did everyone go? Footballist, maybe a little bit further to the south.
Yeah, this is the hard crunch that happens every time here on Vikendi, where teams have to suddenly start bolting it towards the middle. Team Secret still holding down a beautiful compound within the middle of this one. And Class Digital Athletics continue to be consistent in this finals. Another good compound for them that they found on a similar trajectory made by Na'Vi. Na'Vi just went a little bit further than them. Digital Athletics decided actually to opt.
ASL सिटी श्याम के हेर्नु यार अर्को म्याच हुन्न र आज कति म्याच हुन्छ 4 म्याच हुन्छ सेकेन्ड म्याचमा 1 चिकन हान्यो ठिकै हो राम्रै हो के हेरिरहेछ अन्त सरले लाइभ लाउँदै गर न फेरि यहाँ त आउँदैन त सन्तोषै भनेर टाटा क्यामेरा अन गर क्यामेरा कहाँ क्यामेरा अन गर्छ वाच मी अमलेट स्क्रिन भनेर आइरहेको छ तर मैले त चेन्ज गरेको थियो त नाम चेन्ज गरेर आउँछ देखाइरहेको छ यार कहाँ त्यो छोडे एएसएल मरेसिन के लाइभ एएसएल मर्यो अनि एएसएल मर्यो क्यामेरा फेस क्याम हान्नु पर्यो यहाँ कडक्स
अनि फेस क्याम हान बोला दामी हुन्छ खै
यस्तो गु जस्तो अनुहार छ
खै
फेस क्याम हान्नु पर्यो यहाँ कडक्स
कोडोना है म नाम कुन राख्ने हो के राख्नु पर्यो रुक न एकछिन नाम चाहिँ
के नाम मुले के नाम राख्ने हो र म टिडिया हान्नु पर्यो कता छ क्यामेरा कुन चाहिँ क्यामेराबाट आउने हो यो माकडक्स
अलि साइडमा राखे मलाई क्यामेरा
साइडमै राखे
मुदु फेस क्याम गर्नु
यहाँ भन्दा नि उता त हुँदैन यार कति टाढा राख्ने र यसरी खेल्ने हो क्या यस्तो होइन यो हातले पुरै रोकिन्छ चान्स क्यामेरा छैन गाइज
Team match. Let's go.
The blue team has scored for the first time.
Yo, bir teskinlerin hayvan diye için ne yapıyor? Ne kadar kuvvetli polis. I'm not playing with it.
No mercy! Cover me! Dad, killing spree for the red team!
Mini.
Expired! Reloading! Killing spree for the red team! Nice shot!
Driver kaçıcı.
Cover me!
Ata bu tanıkta boyu çıkıyor. Skat mı nerede tanıkta mı?
The red team is in the lead.
우리 이거 다 땅을 하나씩 양을 같이 못 듣는 거야. 뭐죠 이거 나.
Cover me! Killing spree for the red team! No mercy! Expired!
MC면 고름도 her buremro mo. मैंने शुरू तार की पता हर चलना यार उससे कौन सी
Dead! Reloading!
وانا انقطعت لساعة موت
Be careful. You're losing the game.
The red team is about to win! Shot! Cover me! Clear! Reloading!
No go
Kill! Killing spree for the blue team! Kill!
अरू चाहिँ गए खिच्छु गयो तार्ना यो
Red team victory.
अरे ड्यामेज काट्छ दिनु